Hey everybody and welcome. Today we're going to focus on getting our brooder ready. And why are we doing that? Is because we're going to try to stay ahead of the game. I was hoping to have my brooder ready by now, but that's not the case. But now today we got to focus on getting our brooder ready because we've got some Cornish cross chicks on the way. And that's going to be our goal today. All right, here's our brooder. We're going to get it ready today. Going to do a lot of things here. We've got a lot to do today. We've got to get it cleaned out. I'm nowhere ready, like I mentioned. Um, the goal today is to have this thing completely ready by the end of the day. So when we do get our call, we can bring our chicks in, put them under the heat lamp, get them warmed up, and get them ready to go. That way we give our chicks the best opportunity they have to thrive and especially after the last few days that they will have before they get to us. Because you got to figure these chicks, they're going in and out of the elements. They're going from probably, the hatchery to a truck to a shipping dock to another truck to a shipping dock and so forth till they end up getting to us. So they've not really been in a good controlled environment their first few days, and that's something that we want to try to make sure that we don't do ourselves here and that we're prepared. So that's one of the things we're going to go over. And because the main thing is once you get your chicks, or whatever animal it may be, if you're raising it to sell, if you're raising it for your own consumption, any loss is a loss. So, and that's what we're going to make sure that we do not have, or do not have a lot of, I should say. Sometimes it happens. You may lose a few in shipping. You may lose a few shortly after they get settled into their brooder. There's several different reasons for that, and we can probably go over that in another video. Other people probably have as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to get our brooder ready. So this is how we're going to do things. And all right, as you can see in our brooder here, we do got some supplies and some things, but it still has some stuff in it. So that's one of the things we're going to get taken care of today. We're going to make sure all of our equipment's ready to go. It's all working. Get all this junk out of here, get it swept up, and we're going to make sure everything's intact and ready to go. And I'll show you some things here. So this is what we'll do. Okay, everybody, all cleaned out and good to go. Got some stuff I said I was going to show you, some of my things that I've done. It's kind of going to work out well for us. I did mention something about the heat lamps. You got to watch out for these heat lamps. If they're used properly, they're safe, but you can use them in a way that you're not really thinking ahead or thinking of what could happen, and it can cause an issue. Like I mentioned, I don't use these clamps here because of other issues, and I'll show you why. If this clamp was sitting here like this and somebody bumped it, whatever, and it started to move a little bit, the weight of the heat lamp can make it sag, and eventually it could pop off like that. And chances are somebody may not be around to know it, and then it's going to fall in your brooder or fall around something that's combustible, and then you're going to catch fire or hurt your chicks or whatever. So what I usually do to keep avoiding that is I use this link here that you can it's called an add-a-link. You can screw it onto any chain link. That comes in a variety of different sizes. I got my cord zip tied to my chain to keep it from touching the dome of the lamp, and then I use this little clip piece here, and you can get them at the same place you get your chain and all that. That's about a 2-foot section of chain. I bought some bulk chain and had them cut it in 2-foot sections, and that seems to be the right size for us. But this light's not going anywhere. I mean, you can bump it, you can hit it, you can do whatever. It's not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay the same, and it's not going to drop. I feel real comfortable about that. Real confident. All right, here's the setup. Got about 2 to 3, well, about 3 to 4 inches of shavings in the bottom. Got some good bedding in there for them. Got my waters kind of up away from the shavings there. Got my feeders the same way. Got them up on some OSB. Kind of still gives them a little bit of texture so they don't slip and slide around. But hopefully this will keep them from dirtying up their water with shavings and dirtying up their food, their feeders with shavings. Got my lights set up. Again, I'll play around with the temperature and watch the birds, see how they do. First few days to a week, it's going to be about 95 degrees in here. That's kind of my target, and I'll play around with that off and on until I can figure out what the birds are going to be comfortable with, and just kind of watch them and let them tell me what they want and what they like and don't like. But here's what I got. Hey everybody, thanks for watching today. Got our brooder taken care of. We're good to go. We're waiting on our chicks now. Kind of been trying to do this for the last couple weeks like I mentioned, but time just kept getting away from me. But you know what, it only took me about an hour and a half. But you know what, I'm prepared now for when my chicks show up, and my chicks don't have to wait for me to get my brooder ready now. So that's a big load off me. Thank you again for watching. If you want to see any more detailed, in-depth things that I didn't go over all the way in this video, please let me know. If you got any questions or comments, please let me know. We will be posting a video the day the chicks show up, so you can see how that goes, and we'll try to do an update each week so you can see how that goes as well. Again, thanks for watching, and see you here in a few days.